is one white man on the job site who feels you should be doing what you're doing. You should be controlled. You should be under scrutiny. And you most definitely shouldn't be independent. And why are you being a black in your welding? They don't get it. They hate it. It's always one, man. Always one. Like, family. This weekend, I had been working on household issues, trying to get some plumbing situations going, trying to get some things going. And Friday, actually, I had a incident on the job, which it never fails. And you know, the crazy part about it is you don't have to pick anything. Like, some people think that you be picking. Oh man, you must be picking. Nah, bro, you can just be black and conscious on the job site. And I swear that one white man will find you and will try to rough your fellas up. You're gonna have to pull his coattail, check him, might have to cuss him out, might even have to fight him. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but it's always one. From South Carolina to Kentucky to where else I go? Omaha, Washington State, Kansas City, Feniks. I don't care where Glendale. I don't care where I go. I have always had one, family. You know, especially us being black welders that's good at what you do. And if you're conscious, now I done seen black welders who had been on the job site, even in Phoenix one time. I remember it was these two welders together, and actually this guy was telling me this story that he was in the car with a foreman, and the foreman was yelling out the window, calling somebody else the N-word while they in the car with him, and they ain't even saying nothing. Man, I got to keep my job, man. Huh? It's always that one. But when you got someone like, especially like my breed, and I'm gonna say my breed is the breed of black welders that's conscious, you know, that's aware of what's going on, don't have no problem with speaking their mind. Like, I'm willing to help anyone. I show my I give respect before it's even given. And once I don't see the respect, I take it away, you know. And I think that's what you should do. Once you give the respect and you see that it ain't getting nowhere, then take that respect away. But I've always seen one. And Friday, I had a situation where I had to pull somebody's coattail. Like, it never fails, like, that they think they can control you or talk to you a certain type of way. And I'm going to tell you what's the funny thing about what happened is once he said it was on his mind, he said, come on, man, let's go down here behind this building, so to speak, and let's get this stuff off our chest. I'm like, come on, let's go. By the time I get there, I'm seeing where he at. He telling the man, oh man, so-and-so, I asked him to do this and now he want to fight me. Everybody else that's there is like 3 to 4 other Spanish guys and another white guy was sitting there looking at him like, dude, you on some BS. We like, they sit there and seen what happened. But then I went too far to him because I said something. I wouldn't allow him just to speak to me any type of way. And I think when you deal with those type of white man, they always have an issue with you being conscious. They have an issue with you speaking your mind, having no problem with, like, we ain't on no racist BS. Like, I don't go out there thinking I'm better. I'm willing to do whatever everybody else doing. I got no problem. But you're not going to speak to me like I'm your child. I'm a grown man. You're not going to speak to me like I'm under you. And you're not going to speak to me like I'm stupid neither. You know what I'm saying? So I think they got a problem with thinking that we're willing to kiss butt to get by. You know, there are always been slaves, Sambos. See, we get the concept. See, Sambo was actually the slave that shuck and jive with the white man. He'll go back and tell, hey man, you know they over there finna do something. Old Sambo go tell it. But Uncle Tom though, see, we always call the black man, he been to Uncle Tom. We got it twisted, bro. Uncle Tom was the black man who was looking out for us, trying to make sure they don't do us right. You know, make sure they do us right and make sure things are going fair. He was the one that would say, hey, nah, we ain't going for that. We want the black person want to come, man, you Uncle Tom. He looking out for you. But you love Sambo. You love that sugar jab, the one that's gonna smile in your face and then stab you in your back. See, I've never been that type. I'm always been the one that's gonna look out. Checking in, fam, checking in. I see you. Like I said, I'm always been the one that's gonna look out, man. If there's other black welders on the site, I'm gonna show my assistance. If it's other Spanish welders on the site or just Spanish gentlemen, I help or whatever they doing. White, I help whatever they doing. And I actually got a white guy that has offered me to come to his home twice since I've been on this job site. And went to his home, met his wife, and ate with his family. You know, cool people. Like I say, everybody isn't on no BS, but there's always that one that you got to check. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. After I get into it with this guy Friday, we had some words, and I asked him, "Hey man, if you got a problem with me, we can address this as man. We can go behind this building, get our issues off our chest, and then we go back to work, man." He said, "Oh yeah, I'm game." When by the time I got down there waiting on him, family, he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like he had picked up a different tune once he see us for real. You know what I mean? And I'm just the type of person, man. I don't bite my tongue, family. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say something and not stand on it. And I'm most definitely not the type of person to run around thinking I'm tough. Oh man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Nah, I don't do that. I don't boast, brag, and think I'm tough. None of that. You know what I mean? I'm just the type of person, if you come to me with some BS, with some drama, I am going to address it. So you're gonna have to do something. So if you come to me with some BS, you got to address it. And they don't like that. So the one that came to me on some BS, the next day, he's trying to kiss my butt. "Oh, Joe, you need this? You need this? You want me to help you with this?" I'm like, look at this dude, man. And the other white guy laughing like, boy, he's something else. But he was funny because he came to me, he was talking all that stuff, but when you told him to meet you down there and you went down there, he never showed up. See, some people do things for attention. He get a little walkie-talkie. He think he running something, you know what I mean? Like, when we on the site, job site, family, even when we're independent, I'm working with them. I'm not working for them. It's a different thing. I'm not working for the company. I'm working with the company. That's a big difference because I'm independent. Everybody got their own negotiation, what they're agreeing to for their prices, their per diem or whatever that situation is. But when I show up, I'm working with them. I'm not working for them. And I'm not willing to work for the man because I have worked for the man. Like, the man don't love you. He gonna step on you. He gonna tell you what he wants you to do. You know, you gotta tell him, "Man, I gotta go use the bathroom. Is it okay?" I'm not asking nobody if I gotta go use the bathroom. If I gotta go do something, I'm doing it. I'm grown. You know, I know the difference of we in the middle of something. We gotta finish this here real quick before we can go do this. That's understandable, family. But my thing is, being independent, they have a problem when they see me show up with my rig and just networking. They're like, "Oh, you work for this company? Nah, yes, this is my company, not work for me." You know, but see, my goal is, I started out like not liking the employee concept. That's why I did a lot of independent contracting with other independent contractors, because I don't like the employee type, scheme to me. I think that's just another way so the man can belittle you and step on you, in my personal opinion. But we all have to go somewhere. Like, we all have to get there by stumbling, stepping stones, I mean. So if you got to start as an employee, that's fine. But if you're conscious and once you see what's going on, you're going to realize that you'll do a whole lot better working with them than working for them. And then when you're working with them, you can voice your opinion. "Nah, I'm not doing this. Nah, yeah, I do this. Yeah, I do this. No, I won't." We got to talk about certain things. And I think that that's one thing that comes with working with someone versus working for someone. You know what I mean? But I have no problem with speaking my mind. Like I say, I respect everybody on the job site. Laugh, joke, like to get things done, love to see progress. But I'm not finna let you talk to me any type of way. You're not finna to belittle me. You're not finna to speak down on me, and you're most definitely not finna act like I don't put my pants on like you put your pants on. It's not happening, family. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm not the person to run around and try to act like I'm bad and none of that. I don't do none of that because I know when you do things like that, you ain't doing nothing but asking for drama. Yes, man, we all can eat in peace, bro. And that's crazy because the other gentlemen out there, man, we get along good. It was always that one though that you have to pull his coattail that thinks I don't know. You know what? It always blows my mind because it it always be like some BS. Like they even come to you in a condescending way, or they'll try to tell you to do something that they're not doing. I'm looking at like who you ain't running nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't running nothing but your mouth, bro. You know what I mean? So a lot of them, you just got to tell them that. I mean, you just got to tell them how you feel, like right off the top. And me personally, I just don't bite my tongue, family. So if I mean,